Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Again, it's Tom here, your KTM riding buddy. Good news, I actually purchased a seat from Seat Concepts. So yeah, I went online, checked out YouTube, I did a bunch of research through Google, and everybody led me to believe that Seat Concepts is the one that I should possibly get. So I did. I didn't quite realize how expensive it would be, so I'm really hoping the payoff is going to be worth it. But today, unboxing time. All right. And yeah, it came like this. I mean, it's a seat, right? So like, yeah. The seat, what I got was a Comfort 2-Up. Not only am I gonna get the comfort riding here, but I like to take my kids and my wife every once in a while on the back seat, and it's 2-Up, which means everybody gets to be comfortable. The seat itself was $349 USA money. So up here in Canada, that's like $1.5 billion, or what did I write it down here as? 573 bucks, give or take. I had to pay $100 to get it up here. So shipping and handling is a big concern for me. And then I had to pay duty on it as well. So you round it all up and we're looking at about an $800 seat. I'm really hoping it's worth it. Okay, here we go. Let's open this bad boy up, shall we? Now, if you take a look right here, don't use a razor. Why? Well, duh. It's got a seat in it, right? So here, let's figure out how we can do this without a razor. Look at that, eh? Ta-da! Look at that. Attention required. All mounting tabs must be fully engaged. If not, there may be damage to these mounting points and or other areas of the seat. These damages are not covered under warranty. So it looks like they got a bunch of staples running around it. I did order the orange stitching. And so let's see. Yeah, it looks really, really well made. It's a lot pushier. Is pushier a word? Is pushier a word? I don't know if pushier is a word. You can push on it well. How's that? So I got carbon fiber sides, and then this part here is supposedly going to keep my butt on the bike a little bit better. And then yeah, there's lots of padding for the back. So it's roughly like it's the same length. Looks like it's got a bigger butt, huh? And the back end is a little bit wider too. So let's install this bad boy, shall we? So in order to install it, you need to have a drink of honey jack. Take your key for the KTM 890 and you pop it into the other keyhole that we have here. Give it a little click and then give it a tug. So up on the top here first, you can let go of the key, right? I don't understand why I always got to fiddle with this, but fiddle with it I did, and off she comes. Oh yeah, showcase it. Showcase it, yes. It's a little bit wider for your butt, and then the back is like a lot cushier. So I don't know, they're pretty close. I don't know, they're pretty close. But let me tell you this, my back after 4 hours is so sore on this seat. So if I can get, if I can do 4 hours on this seat without my back being sore, completely worth it. So you notice that there's like some little tabs in here, right? Those align with these hoohickeys there. So then just kind of line it up a little bit here and give it a quick little tappity tap. And it didn't work. Let's try it again. Okay, so we put that in there and give this a tappity tap. There we go. Bigger tappity tap. Tappity tap. Take it out. Is that looking good or no? Doesn't look straight. Okay. Well, let's back up a little bit so I can take a look.
It looks like it's
yeah, it does look kind of odd, eh?
Unless it's just the buff of it, but
I think that's the way it's supposed to be, but let's take a look at it again. All right, so unhook that. Uh-oh. Oh, Houston, we could have a problem here. Well, that's not good. Okay, so we're gonna line this up here a little bit better this time. Okay, kind of put it in on an angle, all right? And then lean it back and give it a tappity tap, like so. And she's in. All right, feels comfortable, but I don't know. We're gonna have to go for a long ride, I guess. You know, I like to ride up here, so there's definitely room for my butt and somebody else to be up here. But I guess if I'm riding for a long distance, I might put it back a little bit. I don't know. So we're gonna have to try it out, right? Just try it out. So the ordering process is pretty simple. You go up to seatconcepts.com. It's gonna ask you for the year of the bike. It's gonna ask you for the manufacturer of the bike. And then it's gonna ask you for your model. You put it into your cart, go check out your cart. They're gonna ask you a couple of more questions. There's a little comment box that you're gonna have to put in your weight with your gear on. What type of a rider you are. If you're riding off-road, adventuring and stuff like that, let them know. The third and final thing that they're gonna ask you is the firmness. Thanks, Seat Concepts. I don't know, maybe fire me a t-shirt for doing a good review, but I'll let you know whether or not I enjoy this ride. I've got a trip coming up to Edmonton not too long from now, which will be a 4-hour ride if I drive the speed limit, which I always do. And yeah, I'll let you know what goes on after that. So thanks for watching. If you get a moment, don't forget to subscribe and maybe like this. I don't know. I don't make any money off of this yet, and if I do, that'd be kind of cool. Maybe I could buy another seat. Coming up in the next video, I'm going to kind of walk you around my bike as to some of the things that I've purchased for it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like it if you like it. Like it even if you don't like it. And subscribe anyways, even if you don't like me. Thanks a lot. I'm done. You can shut it off now. It's all good. Yeah, shut it. Hey YouTube, I'm back. And yeah, so we tested out the seat from Seat Concepts. I went to Edmonton and back. My first impressions of it are that it's very comfortable, but there's a few things that I want to point out. Number one, that where your butt goes is all the way back here. Now, for those of you that ride adventure bikes, you're going to know that you're going to want to keep your legs up and around this area here. Being that I've got a small butt and everything like that, puts my ass right here. What I would recommend is that if you're going to get something like this and get a seat like this, tell them, express to them what you're going to be using it for. So if you're going to be using it for adventure riding, maybe you want to get this pushed up here a little bit more, but I'm not sure. It's nice and comfortable. My feet are basically the same distance as they always have been off the ground. I'm on my tippy toes. It's a big bike. It's a tall bike. You want to ride your bike with your knees up here and your butt kind of towards. You want to kind of rest your sack right on the very end of this part right here. So what I would recommend is when you're touring though, you scoot your butt back here. When you have a passenger on, you want to make sure that you're nice and tight, right close to each other, okay? So yeah, just like that. Now when you're going around corners and stuff, you're going to want to plant your seat up here, which is going to bring this kid up here a little bit more. But the problem is if you're going for hundreds of kilometers, that could be a little bit painful. That's it. That's my review. Honestly, until I break this puppy in, I'm going to give her around an 8 out of 10 stars for this. I'm really impressed. Again, the price is pretty high for a seat. Take care. That's it. We'll see you later. Toodles.
I don't know how to turn this off.